guys, today I'm doing this makeup look right here and I'm using all of the, not all of them, but I'm using the Makeup Geek matte eyeshadows. This is the look that I had on in my top Makeup Geek shadows video and in my favorite fall lipsticks video. And I wasn't honestly going to do this look like a whole makeup tutorial because I feel like I do a look similar to this a lot and I didn't want to like repeat myself. But so many of you guys really seem to like it and want a video on it, so I went ahead and just did it for you. Anyways, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing something completely different next. As far as makeup goes, I want to do something completely out of the box because I don't want to do the same kind of looks. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Give it a big thumbs up if you do and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! So to begin this look, I'm taking the color Sorbet from Makeup Geek and I'm using this E40 brush from Sigma and I'm just putting this all over the lid area. This is one of their new matte eyeshadows and all of the eyeshadows in this look will be using the matte shadows from Makeup Geek. Then I'm going in with this color called Confection. And again, like I've said in multiple videos before, we're just starting light to dark and just gradually building up the colors so that you have a really nice transition and it also gives you a lot of depth and dimension to your look. Next, I'm taking the color Petal Pusher on an E35 brush from Sigma, and again, I'm just increasing the depth and the dimension in the eye look. So this is going to go in the crease in the outer corner, just like the other colors, but it's going to be more precise in those areas. So you pretty much can't tell that you have 3 different eyeshadows on. It's just going to fade very nicely. So the more precise the brush, the more application you will get with that color. So that's kind of what I'm doing here with the E35 as opposed to the E40 that we use with the other eyeshadows. Next, I'm taking the color Vintage and I'm using this 242 brush from Makeup Forever, and this is that brush that I just love. It's the perfect blending brush and it really makes it super easy to blend out your eyeshadow. I am obsessed with it and it's super soft. So this color is just going to go in the outer corner and a little bit into the crease, and as you can see, I'm kind of extending that color outwards a little bit, so it kind of goes into the crease but yet extends outward, kind of going into a point to that brow. Then I'm taking that E35 brush with whatever's left on it and I'm just kind of blending that out a little bit more so it blends out very nicely and we don't have any harsh lines or anything like that. I think the color that's on this is Petal Pusher from before, so it doesn't really matter. You don't need any like extra eyeshadow or anything like that. Then I'm taking Americano from Makeup Geek and I'm using this pencil brush from MAC. It's the 219, that's the one. And I'm just putting this very, very precisely in that outer corner and just kind of defining that a little bit and making it a lot darker. Then to lighten up the lid area, I'm going back in with Sorbet that we used before, and I'm using a 239 brush from MAC and I'm just putting this all over the lid area just to brighten it up because all of those other colors kind of went all over the place. And this will just help to enforce that area, make it a lot brighter. Then on a 242 brush from MAC, I'm taking Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek and I'm putting this on my brow bone. And this is the only eyeshadow that I used that is not matte. And as you can see, I'm kind of blending it downwards just to kind of help blend out that crease area. I'm applying the Inglot gel liner in number 77 and I'm using this eyeliner brush from Sigma to do this. You can do a regular wing, you could do a dramatic wing, you could do just liner in general, it doesn't really matter. I'm pulling my hair out of my face and then we are moving on to the skin. I am applying this hydrating primer from Makeup Forever all over my face because I've been getting a lot of dry patches recently, and this just really helps to normalize those areas so that the makeup doesn't cling to any dry patches. So next I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation with this brush from Makeup Forever. I forgot the number but I'll post it down below, and I've really been liking this brush. It's just a flat top kabuki brush that I pretty much usually use, but it's a lot smaller so you can get it in more precise areas. So if you like brushes like that, then you will like this one. As you can see, I've been kind of on a kick of the new Makeup Forever brushes that they came out with a little while ago, and they really are awesome. They're just kind of pricey, but I think they're totally worth it. Next, I'm applying this under eye brightener and corrector from Becca, and this stuff is pretty cool, but even more, I love this brush. I kind of started using these two together, and it's amazing. This brush is from Sigma. I forgot the number of it, but this brightener pretty much just brightens the under eye area, and then you just want to go ahead and go in with your concealer and top it off, and it just makes your whole under eye area really illuminated and brightened, and you don't need as much concealer. But as you can see, this brush here is a lot smaller than that Sigma, I forgot the one, it was like one of their big ones, but it's a lot smaller so you can really get into all these areas, and it's awesome sauce. Then I'm setting the under eye area with the MAC Pro Emphasize Shaping Powder, and I'm just using this tapered highlighter brush from Sigma to do this, and then I'm going to contour my face. I'm using the Almond Foundation Stick from Bobbi Brown, and I'm blending it out with this brush from Crown Brush in all of the important areas. And then I'm going to set my face using the MAC Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder in the color Light, I think. I don't really remember, but I'm using this big old powder brush from Sigma. Then I'm going to set all of the contour areas with this color here from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the MAC 109 brush to do this. I have a full in-depth video on how I contour and highlight using both cream and powder products. I will link that down below in case you are interested. For my blush, I am applying Margin from MAC, and I'm using this 168 brush from MAC as well. This is one of my favorite blushes. And then I'm going to highlight. I'm using the Champagne Glow palette from Becca, and I'm taking Pearl, and I'm putting it right there on the very high point of my cheekbone here. I'm using this setting brush from Real Techniques, which is my favorite blush for highlighter. And then I'm taking the blushed copper shade, and I'm very, very lightly putting this all over the cheek area just to give it a nice high shine. Moving back to the eye area, I am taking Vintage, mixing it with Americano on this short shader brush from MAC, and I'm just going to wiggle that right in on that bottom lash line. You can pretty much do whatever you want with the bottom lash line, but you guys know I love this technique of lining the lash line and then blending it out. I am taking Petal Pusher on this FX7 brush from Sigma. There is a brush from Sonia Kashuk that is very similar, but it's definitely not the same. I will link both of those down below because this one you can only find in the special effects set from Sigma. So I am going to apply some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is my favorite mascara if I'm ever going to put on false lashes because it just gives you just super dark lashes, but also just some volume at the same time, but not overboard. And you don't want to go too overboard when you're going to apply false lashes. These lashes here are Oops Naughty Me from Velour Lashes, and I could not find my tweezers anywhere, so I'm applying them with my hands, which was so weird. And just gotta say, I did it left-handed on this side, and it turned out pretty good, so I was pretty excited about that, and I had to include it in here. Alright, so moving on to the lip area. I am applying the Subculture lip liner from MAC because it's my favorite nude lip liner. It goes on a little bit darker than my natural lip, which I personally love. I don't like my lips to be too light. Then I am applying this lip gloss from NARS in the color Chelsea Girls, and I just think this is the perfect nude lip combo, and I love the way it looked with the eye area. Then I'm just setting everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and the look is finally complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. See you later.